Hi, ladies of banter listeners. This is Charlotte popping in right before you get to this episode because we want to apologize. So we fucked up and somehow we got some background noise happening, and I don't know quite how to edit it out. But we will try and make sure that this does not happen next week, and to make sure that next week sounds crisp and clean and much better. But thank you for sticking with us for this episode. We hope it doesn't take away from your listening experience. But if it does, and you hate it, and you hate us, just don't tell us. Okay, bye.
Can we talk about how... Dude, this picture, I keep looking at it because there's so many funny things about it. The fact that my hair makes me look like I don't have blonde hair, and that your face is the size of my boob. like it looks like my boob is like bigger than the size of your entire face.
I should post it on my story and be like, why is my face the size of Char's tits?
Okay.
Okay, well, I'll just start today.
Okay.
Welcome back to the Ladies of Banter podcast. This over here is Bruiser Bon.
Okay.
That's it, right? That's your roller derby name? Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
For a second, I'm like, wow, that's a really good name.
That's so cute.
Okay, well, in the spirit of roller derbia, your roller derby name is Abracastabia.
I really like that, actually.
Isn't that so cute?
Abracastabia.
Yeah.
Oh, I should change my Instagram post to that.
No, I love it. I think you should.
Okay,
I will say I have almost nothing to talk about. I have
the dream I can talk about, and I think it'd bring up a really cool topic as well. Okay.
It kind of you know what that sounded like? It sounded like you were giving a speech or something.
I would never.
But no, I have problem in my notes. This is what I have. 2 things. Problem/problem and pressing brakes ? So we'll get to those eventually.
Okay. Alright, so...
Yeah, tell me about this dream as a person who does not have dreams.
Yeah, so I've been feeling so left out because Charlotte's been having these vivid dreams, and I'm just like, I wish I could dream. And then my friend Jordan messaged me and said that she's been having really vivid dreams, and I'm like, can someone help me out? And so on Saturday, I got a tattoo, and then Saturday night, I had a dream about tattoos.
Ooh.
Alright. So, I think this kind of sprung up from, conspiracy theories.
Okay.
Specifically, celebrities or something like that, and...
Have you been watching Shane Dawson?
Oh, no, not recently.
Oh, okay.
And then the... Cloning.
Okay.
Okay, so, kind of someone dies, but before they die, maybe they say that sentence that says all the vowels and everything. The dog and the fox and the log? I don't know. Something like that. That way...
Quick brown fox...
Yes.
Did something?
Yes. Okay, so they do that, and then, someone can, make them say something else that they did not say out of those words. Or... There's another YouTube video that I watched where you can just talk into it. I think it was Shane Dawson, where you can talk into it and it gives you sentences to read, and then it will just bring together some
Siri.
Yeah, some sentence that you never said though.
Right, yeah.
Out of those sentences,
right.
Because of the pronunciation,
Well, yeah, I mean the voice behind Siri didn't say...
Yeah,
right.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Okay, so...
For a second, I will say I had no idea what the fuck you were trying to say. But I
got
there,
I know.
I get you.
I wish I got, I was able to explain that better. But anyway, so...
Okay, so... before we... I am lost. Where are we?
I'm just explaining to you
why you might have had this dream?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that is what they could use it for is someone passes away.
Right.
And they can make these, make them say something.
Like in a movie, like how Paul Walker died?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Something like that. Okay, so my dream was literally like, I wonder what happens when a tattoo artist dies.
Okay.
Okay? But, like, there's sad boy Kurt in New Jersey who I want to get tattooed by, but what if he passes away before I can ever get up to New Jersey to get tattooed by him? So my dream was about tattoo artists do basic drawings of, like, maybe Tattoo Flash, and there's a computer generator that can take those images and make whatever out of it, so it's still in their style, right?
Okay.
And then this computer tattoos you in their style. So, like, Sad Boy Kurt has, like, this woman that he draws, and it's just very vibrant and everything. So, you can't exactly say, like, hey, I want this. Like, I just got a Halloween snow globe. So I couldn't really say that to Kurt if he passed away.
Yeah.
But I could say it to this computer, and it would take all his art that he's done before and, like, use it to make this, Halloween snow globe, and then you'd get it tattooed on you.
The computer tattoos you?
Yeah, I guess. Maybe.
I guess.
I mean, maybe someone else could tattoo you, but yeah, it's mostly about like getting their artwork on you after they've passed.
That's crazy.
Like, that was such a vivid dream for me. I remember laying on the on this like medical table.
Yeah.
And there's this computer about the size of like 2 bookshelves put together, laid on their side, like, and it was just like generating all this stuff. So yeah, it was just really weird.
Wait, so oh, okay, yeah, because he died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know why I've been thinking like, what if I die and then you don't know how I do like some of the shipping in our business, right? And then the people never get their orders, and then they have to file through Etsy, like, this person never sent it to me, and then somehow you'd, like, send people emails, like, sorry, she passed away, or something. I don't know why I'm thinking like this, but I am. And so I got a tattoo, so naturally just dreamt of missing out on all the tattoo artists that I want to be tattooed by.
Except that you have officially given up getting tattoos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, never again. I said that last year, though. Yeah, but for some reason, I guess it might be normal. No one's freaking out except me, but my entire ankle is swollen, and I shouldn't be wearing shoes because I got a big tattoo on my shin, and I guess it just... I looked it up today while we were at work, and it said, like, fluid buildup, which just sounds absolutely
like
disgusting.
You gotta be drained.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I gotta pop it like a pimple or something. Disgusting. I think that's like really all I had to say, but it was a very vivid dream. Oh, and then I think that was the same night that I had a dream that
the shelf.
Yeah,
thing.
okay. So this had to be Sunday night, and it seemed like I was falling asleep super fucking high. Because as I'm falling asleep, I dreamt that it's like you falling off of a cliff and then smacking the ground, and then you wake up. But instead, there was a shelf above my bed, above my head, and there was just like this bowling ball rolling off of it, and it just hit me in the head, and I instantly woke up.
This sounds like it's from a movie. Like, I feel like I've seen it or something.
The bowling ball thing?
Yeah, like the bowling ball rolling off of specifically a shelf and bonking someone's head.
Really?
Yeah, like, this is probably not it, but maybe Toy Story?
You know, I was thinking Toy Story as you were saying that. Okay, hold on. Bowling ball. Police on the hunt for a man who smashed a bowling ball on someone's head. Nice.
Well, I can't find it either, but I feel like it's definitely in a movie somewhere.
Yeah, definitely.
And I feel like it's not a real movie. I feel like it's, like, animated.
Yeah, I definitely feel like it's animated,
I can
too.
see it happening.
Yeah. And then, like, those machines where you put the marble in and it travels all along. You know those machines? There's a word for those machines. I feel like the movie is like that.
weird that we both kind of know what this is.
Yeah?
I wonder if Lance would know when he listens to this.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's really good at memorizing things, and, like, he has the best memory. Was that all you had?
Yeah, I thought my tattoo story would last longer, and maybe you'd talk more about it, but I guess it's not that interesting. But no, it's fine. You don't have to justify
the only
it.
idea that was sparked by that was, I just bonked my head so hard on your concrete wall. Do you remember those, what are those things in the mall? They're, like, little tiny stores that people, like, harass you to, like, do stuff at them.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
Like, Pandora's one.
Oh, do you mean Pandora? Do you mean in the center of the mall? They're floating. They're a cart. Is that what you mean?
No.
Oh.
No, like, Pandora and, like, the place that, like, used to have all that jewelry, body jewelry.
Uh-huh.
And, like, people would always be like, hey, you guys want to try my lotion? You want to try my lotion? And then I would act deaf and you would always feel really uncomfortable.
Yes.
Where the fuck was I going with that?
The only idea. Okay.
Right. I remember a couple years ago at the mall, and it was probably, like early high school, there was one of those things, and the thing was, like, all based around this nail printing machine. So, like, you would pick an image, stick your hand in a machine, it would find out where your nail was, and then print a picture onto your nail, and then you would just top coat it, and then you had, like, a butterfly on your fingernail or something.
Okay, was this a dream or for real?
No, it's for real.
Was it in our mall?
Yeah, it was in our mall.
What?
Yeah. It was a while ago. And I remember being like, oh, shit. But then, like, I bite my nail, so, like, that would be really bad.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you should probably not put that shit in your mouth.
It's a printer.
It's a printer,
yeah.
Like, yeah. And, like, you stuck your hand in there, and I feel like there's a screen that you could, like, see where, like, to line up your fingers and stuff.
The DPI on it is, like, pretty poor, though.
Yeah, definitely.
You can see the dots and everything.
That's the only thing I can think of when you brought up, like, the tattooer. There's also, another thought I had. It was, like, people call a lot of things art, which is fine. Like, I find sometimes it's interesting, and it's better to find something interesting than to be mad at somebody for their idea. But there was this one tattoo artist who set up I think, like, not a museum, like a gallery or something, like a pretty big gallery. And his whole thing was, I don't want to see who I'm tattooing, and it has to be my own design. So, like, people would line up. There was, like, 100 people lined up for this guy to tattoo them. And they would just sit in a chair next to a wall with a fucking hole in it. They just stick their arm in there and then just get tattooed for an hour and a half. And then they pull it out and they're like, oh my god, an eyeball inside of a spaceship. And the tattoo artist is like, I've been doing, like, all these, like, curated designs for so many years. I just want to do whatever the fuck I want. Which makes so much sense, but, like, I don't know. The video I watched on it was, like, so pretentious sounding. Like, this whole idea was, like, super, like, breaking through the ice. Is that a fucking phrase? Did I make that up? Breaking through the glass ceiling. And then there's icebreakers. But, yeah, it was, like, super pretentious sounding, but that's the only other thing. Also, there's apparently there's also, like, a pen or, like, a 3D printer or something that's like, currently in, like, testing and whatever to, like, be an automatic tattoo machine.
Oh.
Yeah. It sounds
like,
scary
with a needle?
Yeah, well, like, with a needle and shit.
Oh, Charlotte, what if it's, like, your sewing machine at work and it just doesn't
Yeah, that's pretty scary. I hope that foot that she gave me fucking fixes that problem.
Oh, God. Okay, did you ever... I've never seen this on TV. I've just seen it, like, on Instagram, but the show where your friend gets to pick your tattoo.
I've seen a show on YouTube where your friend gets to pick your boyfriend, but not your tattoo.
No, it's like a tattoo, and everyone, like, does...
It's a show?
I believe so, and no one cares what... Like, the person cares and absolutely hates the tattoo in the end, because people, like, put their name on it, put their face on it, like all this stuff, I would kill someone.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And there's like just so much regret, and I like just regret this simple tattoo that I have, and I just like want to get that covered up. But someone had like a big thigh piece, absolutely hated it. How do you get that covered up?
Yeah, you don't. You get,
and it was a girl, so like wearing a bathing suit.
You never watched Twilight, did you?
Never watched Twilight.
Okay.
I think I seen them like fly around one time, and I was like, "Fuck that! What is that?"
Fly around. Taylor Lautner, can't remember his character's name, had this tattoo like on his arm somewhere. Or is that the guy from Teen Wolf? I don't know. They're both tan wolf boys. Yeah. So I'm not sure who it was. But one of them had a tattoo that, like, upper arm, I think, was just like a black ring around their entire arm. Just do that as a cover-up. But, like, oh my god, imagine, like, getting that on, like, your thigh, though, because your thigh is, like, not, like, as like, circular as your arm, so it would look super wavy.
Yeah, no.
It would be patchy as fuck, like that one guy at work who we're not gonna name.
I don't think he works there anymore. I told you this morning.
Oh, yeah, you did. You texted me that.
Yeah, I just have not seen him. And I know...
Oh my god, I wonder if they can hear them. Those cicadas are loud as fuck.
Yeah, I just haven't seen him, and I know, like, we moved around, but...
Huh. Well, I'm sorry. Well, I guess that kind of... Those cicadas are so fucking loud. Jesus Christ. Are they in here?
I listened to the podcast because... Okay.
Shit.
And we're silent. Because you edit it, so I just, like, listen to when you post it, and those, whatever they are on my roof, you could hear them so loudly in it.
Yeah.
And I can't stop that.
Yeah.
There's no way I can do that. You had stuff on your phone.
Oh, yes. Problems/problems.
Okay.
Okay, so I have this thing, and I know it's just in my head, but it's happened to be, like, for the last month, it's been driving me crazy. I feel like every single time I say problem, I say it, and then, like, a couple, like, words later in the sentence, in my head, I'm thinking, did I say problem? And I feel like I do it every single time. And I just go, and then I have to say, like, once I'm not saying something to somebody, I have to go, problem. So that I know, problem sounds so wrong in your mouth. Like, you would know if you were saying problem, because you'd go like, oh, I mean problem.
Yeah.
But, like, even just there, I'm like, did I just say problem? I feel like I have, like, minor OCD about this. And it also happens with white rice. I feel like every single time I say white rice or white rice, one of the two. And it literally gives me anxiety that I'm sounding like a child saying problem to people.
When I was younger, I used to say pernurple instead of purple. I put extra letters in that.
Pernurple. No, I think that's a...
No, okay, that's a thing. Never mind. I used to say purple instead of purple. I put an N in there.
What's pernurple?
I don't know.
Isn't that like a soda in like Jimmy Neutron or something?
Okay. And then I used to say aminal.
Aminal. You know who used to say that? Popeye.
Popeye?
Popeye used to say animal. Aminal. See, I can't even say it wrong. He used to say that, and I think there was one other thing he said all fucked up.
And then for about 9 years now, I've been meaning to type feelings, and I only just type feels. And then I send it because I fucking hate proofreading, and it's like,
no, I know,
I'm so sorry, but you've, like, something blah blah blah, you hurt my feels. And then I just sound either...
like a millennial.
Yeah, I sound like a relevant millennial at some point in the last 9 years, or I just sound absolutely stupid.
Well, I'm I feel like my problem is... Did I say it right?
I think so. I didn't hear anything weird.
I'll hear it back in about an hour when I edit this. But yeah, I just feel like this is an issue I'm having. I'm gonna have to replace every problem with issue. I can't say problem for the rest of my life. But another kind of, like, in my head related thing that's been happening is pressing brakes, ? That was the note.
Yes.
I feel like I'm overcompensating for brakes. Just out of nowhere. Like, generally, I used to be a bad driver.
A terrible driver. You would scare me so much, and we've been in 2 car accidents.
My only 2 car accidents.
And then all of a sudden you became a grandma driver like me.
Yeah. I guess I hit the age, like, I don't know, 18. I just got better.
Yeah.
But I feel like lately I've been really, like, I don't know, like, subconsciously scared that my brakes are less I don't know. I overcompensate when I brake and I, like, jut forward. Because I don't know, so I think I have a brain tumor is what I'm trying to say.
I think your speech today is proving that correct as well.
Yeah, I know, my speech has been really bad.
I just hate when people... I was driving behind someone the other day, and they were braking. No, it was this morning. And
my speech is bad.
The podcast where we cannot talk. Do we start over? This morning, they were braking for no reason. No one... okay.
Oh.
After every new street that came up, like an entrance, they would brake. And I'm like, are you turning? Because where's your turning signal? And then they drive past it, and they brake on the other one. Like, there's not even a car there that you think is going to come out in front of you. Like, what is your problem?
I think that's I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but you've been a Floridian your whole life, so I don't think you could correct me. But I feel like this is a Florida thing. Like, only people, like, because we have such an insane amount of ancient old people that everyone drives like they're an ancient old person, especially, like, on busy roads. And I feel like that's just a Florida thing. Just, like, people tapping their brakes for no reason.
Like, why do you... This is what you do. Take your foot off the gas.
Yeah.
And then that immediately slows your car down.
Yeah.
Like, it, like, instantly goes down, like, 2 miles per hour, and then it keeps going from there.
It's like people drive with both feet here.
Yeah. No. I before I knew how to drive a car, that's how I thought you drove a car.
Oh my god, scary.
Yeah.
I used to think that place where you put your other foot, like, all the way on the edge, there's, like, a little pad thing.
Yeah.
I thought you had to keep your foot there.
Or, it had a sensor, and if you took it off, your car would just stop.
Yeah.
Like, you're not driving safely.
Yeah.
That is...
One time I asked my dad, I'm like, what would happen if you pressed the gas and brakes together? And I was probably, like, it was before driving age, and he did it, like, in the middle of the road. And I can't remember what happened.
Why the fuck would he do that?
Because he's a fucking idiot sometimes. Like, oh my god. There's so many driving stories that I have with my dad just almost killing me a little bit.
Yeah.
Like...
And me. Like, I was only
and you.
his car a few times, and I felt unsafe every single time.
Yeah. Can you fucking believe that,
You've made it?
that I'm here right now? That was clever. That, Victor's gonna be driving soon?
Wait, how old is he?
Guess.
10.
He's gonna be 10 forever.
Yes.
No, he's turning 16 next year. So he's 15 right now. He can technically get his permit.
Oh, God.
I got my permit when I was 15. I was driving when I was 14.
I got my license when I was 18. Because my family does not like to teach me how to drive.
Nope, that was my job.
I learned to drive, honestly, with pillows under my butt because I was so short.
Yeah.
And then my mom couldn't handle teaching me how to drive because she has 0 patience and she's very, needs to be in charge of everything. My brother couldn't understand why I couldn't drive. So he thought I was just, like, stupid. And then you were the only one who could teach me how to drive, and now here I am driving.
And I got taught how to drive by my dad, so that was, like, a weird trickle-down effect. Speaking of trickle-down effect, I told Lance about, that girl who I couldn't even name if I wanted to, because I can't remember her name. I think you said that she went to Mel with us, but maybe she was older. and on her story she had put that she was in an Arborn meeting. And then we checked on.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so cool. So
Arborn.
Arbonne.
Yeah, it's like this makeup.
It's a vegan thing.
Makeup.
They have makeup, but I think they also have like supplements and like skincare and basic
like
shit.
Her whole Instagram is about that. And then,
her whole Instagram is?
Yeah. She has a boyfriend or they have a kid. I don't fucking know. Anyways, it's like fishing, beach, Arborn. Fishing, beach, Arborn.
Okay.
And, yeah, so I've gotten messages from her before, like, hey girl, and I'm like, I don't know you.
Okay, I thought that was like just for, maybe because my account is private and I don't really have many people on there, but like when people say like old high school people that you didn't even talk to are messaging them, like chain, like obviously copy and pasted, like come and join this whatever.
Yeah, like a cult.
Yeah, a cult, yeah.
So,
because the store...
MLM,
yeah.
MLM.
A multi-level marketing.
Yeah, so that's what that is, which is pretty much a cult, and it's just...
It's a pyramid scheme.
And it's just... But also a pyramid scheme kind of implies that it doesn't work, right?
Yeah. And it's really hard for it to work, and you have to invest...
the products don't work, is what I mean.
A lot of the times, yeah.
Okay.
Like, I've seen a lot of them where they're, like, really shitty leggings, or,
Do you think LuLaRoe?
LuLaRoe. Pause, we're gonna look it up.
Okay, yeah, LuLaRoe is, the leggings, the tunics that are long sleeve, and they all have the ugliest patterns ever on them. And they're all being sold on Facebook Market now because everyone bought a whole bunch and can't get rid of it.
Right, yeah, that's what happens.
Speaking of that, I think my mom was in a multi-marketing level scheme because it was, we had a whole bunch of ornaments and they were the same ornament and my mom had to, like, go to work and sell them.
LuLaRoe's at MLM.
Yeah! God, I hate...
What? Your mom had to sell ornaments?
Yes.
Do you remember what it was called?
No, and also, like, wooden ducks. Just, like, a whole bunch of random stuff. Yeah. So, like, just gifts for everyone type thing. And then we had to keep them, and we would try to sell them really cheap at a garage sale, and no one wanted them.
That's a fucking pyramid scheme.
Yeah. Wow, my mom really gets into these things.
Yeah. Because it's one of those things that, like, for people who don't, like, for a long time, I didn't realize that Avon and Mary Kay were fucking MLMs. I didn't even know what a fucking pyramid scheme sounds so scary, but it's such a simple concept.
Oh, isn't Lululemon?
That's just a company.
Yes, but
it's a cult.
Okay.
I don't think it's a pyramid scheme though.
But yeah, and then it's so weird.
But yeah,
like, sorry. I'd rather work than invest my money in something and then work.
People were investing like $2,000 in leggings, and then you were supposed to sell them back to people for like a certain amount of money, and then once you sold all those leggings, you had gained this much profit.
Oh my god, is she with her jewelry company?
Is it her? Oh my god, we know so many people in MLMs apparently.
Yeah.
But, like, you had seen this girl on her story, you showed it to me, which was pretty crazy, of her going to this meeting, and it was, like a bunch of, honestly, I think I only saw white girls in there. So, a bunch of pretty well-off looking white girls, all wearing, like, white dresses and, like, stuff like that, and they were going to this meeting, and they were all, like... It looked so fun, and I think that's the like one of the hooks, because it looks like this is like an actual family of people like working together. And then one of the stories was like passing the Arborn Mercedes or something like that, and like I guess once you sell enough or reach a certain level
or bring in a certain amount of friends into it,
you like get the Arborn company Mercedes.
Yeah, and so then if you saw in one of the other videos the backside of it, where it would say the car name, it said Arborn, like with the silver letters.
Yeah. So like that's another thing that like really hooks people in. They're like, oh, I get to drive. Was it a Mercedes, or am I making it? Oh yeah, no, it was a Mercedes.
Yeah, Mercedes-Benz. Yeah, it was the like S.
SUV. Yeah, it wasn't a car, it was an SUV. But
I just checked on. I don't know if if you would say that's it. Because it said no. Maybe it's just wholesale stuff.
it might be wholesale, yeah.
And then she's just trying to make something out of it.
Usually, I feel like this doesn't look too...
She has been to a meeting before.
Maybe. Because this picture is a bunch of girls, white girls.
Yeah, like my group,
Working with friends is more fun. Tag your Premier sisters below.
Yeah, okay, so Premier?
Premier sisters. Premier jewelry. Yeah?
Yes.
It is?
Yes.
Fuck!
I literally know people from high school who are in pyramid schemes.
Because I'm looking at
this. And my mom.
Like, just taking a glance at their Instagram page.
It's terrible.
The jewelry?
Oh, her.
No. The
her
like
Instagram
Premier Jewelry's actual Instagram. It looks like really well shot, like almost Etsy-ish. Like everything is
those photos look nice.
Like they're all models and shit. So you're like, you feel safe with this company. And then she probably had to buy they probably had to start at $500, and then you have to sell for something with a probably 80% profit or something stupid like that. And there's always levels you can get at. So you start at this level, you can move up to this level and to this level, and it's each level is infinitely more hard to get to. Once you get there, it's hard to stay there.
Yeah, you gotta bring in way more people, sell way more things. Yeah. There's a podcast. It's called Escaping Nexium.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a cult. It's about just bettering your life.
Yeah.
It's just about speech, talking. That's it, I think. And then a friend brought her in, and they got branded, burned, branded, with a solder knife.
Like a cow.
Yeah, not like a stamp.
Not a stamp?
No, like a hot knife.
It was just a
tool.
line?
No, it was that's the cult pyramid scheme that has the celebrity in it.
Oh, from that one show?
Yeah.
She was blonde, that's all I remember.
I never looked her up. But it was from the Fosters or the other show
that.
Like that.
Yeah. It was on
ABC
Family. Yeah.
Yeah, so and if you looked at the thing correctly, it was the guy's name who's head of it and the celebrity's name, their initials that were branded on them. So they were literally branded.
So they're branded by their own initial and the person who brought you in?
No, they're branded by the head guy and the head celebrity girl. Yeah.
Isn't it they bring in pretty women kind of thing, and they can't have children or something?
No, she has a kid, so I don't know what that is. But it was tattooed under the bikini line. It wasn't fucking tattooed. It was branded under the bikini line.
I was so okay with you saying tattoo there.
And then, so what it is, it's about looking down and looking how far you've come. Not looking down. That's just a fucking hide it.
Yeah.
Be able to hide it even when you're at the beach so people don't think you're in a fucking cult. But it's just to look at it. It's just to look at it and be I've come so far. And all it is just inspirational speech. I can't even talk to the people that sell you stuff from their cart at the mall. Yeah. I don't know how people get into cults. I have no idea.
It's just this idea that if I do this one thing, it's easy and I'm going to be rich and I'm going to be successful and I belong to something.
But I don't believe that.
That's really fucking good.
I'm gullible. I am so gullible. You tell me a conspiracy theory and I will definitely think that's possible. But you try to tell me something about bettering my life, all I have to do is this one thing and maybe spend $2,000. No. One, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money, yeah.
We're just I looked up the t-shirt that I bought you for our Halloween gift giving, the unique vintage, because you put it on and it
oh my
ripped.
God, yeah, fuck that company.
Yeah.
We gotta contact them.
That was the largest size they had, though, by the way, is extra large.
I want you to try it on and then take a picture and then me to try it on with the picture, because like, tight shirts aren't a bad thing. They're bad when one is a t-shirt because then I'm choking in my neck and I'm choking in my arms. But, like, when shirts are so tight that I don't know what size my boobs are. I don't really pay attention.
Your 2 boobs become
my 2 large boobs become one single oval of boob. It's not cute. It's just not it's not comfortable.
A water balloon in there.
Yeah.
Like those animal balloons, but filled with water.
Yeah.
So it's all jiggly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so weird. So I wanted to see if, like, it was MLM because...
It's shittily made.
Yeah.
Now we're conscious of everything.
Yeah, I know.
Because I was looking through, like, it has a list of all the companies that they have on their website that are listed. And I vaguely remember seeing LuLaRoe. But I couldn't remember if it was just, like, another L-U.
Yeah.
But...
Like, Lululemon is, like, an L-U.
Is that the one in downtown? They were there?
Yeah, they were there for, like, a second.
Yeah, right? And I, like, considered it because they had, like, bigger sizes. And then I just never... Not to be in there, just to buy from them.
Well, you know, their leggings are, like, $100.
Yeah, but they had some crazy sale going on.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I would never have bought.
Yeah,
I think it was, like, 3 for $40 or something.
Okay, yeah. They're pretty expensive.
Which is still fucking expensive. What was I thinking buying $40 of leggings?
I mean... But at least you're not wearing bike shorts like me that literally have a hole in the crotch right now. I've washed them once and they've disintegrated.
I have, like, 5 pairs of bike shorts. I think I only wear one of them.
I need more. I like the style.
Yeah.
But then I also feel like they're too... There's a fine line between being too long, which these ones are, and I fold them, to being too short.
And
so it's like you're
like...
wearing volleyball shorts.
Yeah.
Or... you found these stretchy shorts and you're like a 50-year-old woman and you found them at the thrift store and you haven't moved past 1980. So there's a fine line between that.
But
this weekend we're going to a thing that my boyfriend won free tickets to, which is the Schmodown movie trivia
podcast, right?
It's
like
a game show.
Okay.
It's like a game show, but when you look at it on YouTube, it's set up like a podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've watched it on YouTube a few times. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I guess I can talk about Melanie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you?
Well, me and Lance bought tickets to go to Melanie Martinez because he really likes Crybaby. And K-12. K-12, he likes that album a decent amount too. But we get there. I looked so good yesterday.
I'm so mad. Never once have you looked that good, one, when we've gone to a concert or done anything.
Look, do you want to know how long it take me to get that cute?
I don't care. How about you just wake up early, go to bed early, and then make it happen for me?
I will do my best. However, most of that I did all yesterday. I bought all yesterday. Like these jeans I just like made better the day before. I bought new like makeup and new eyelashes and like something else. Like
you put eyelashes on?
Yeah.
Oh.
They look natural? Good, because they didn't feel natural. They felt like I was wearing hats on my eyes.
Yeah, I don't know how people wear those. You've tried to put them on me before and they never stick. My eyes are way too small, even if you cut them. Like, it's just a bad time.
He was upstairs, and he's like, I think I'm gonna go play. He got a Naruto, like, melee game thing. Mm-hmm. So he's like, I'm gonna go play around, and he said it's gonna take 14 minutes because it's like it shows you scenes, so it'll tell you how long the scene will be. And I'm like, okay, 14 minutes. He went downstairs, played the game. He skipped through a little bit of it, but he played the game, came back upstairs, and I was still putting on eyelashes. It took me so fucking long. And, I gotta tell you about the lady when I was buying eyelashes.
Okay.
So, I went to Walgreens after work to get the eyelashes.
Mm-hmm. Did you go home or did you go to his house?
No, I went to his house.
Okay. Just like the videos kind of look like you were at your house.
Oh, no. But I was at Walgreens, and I was wearing these jeans and my Not My President shirt. Mm-hmm. And I was just looking at eyelashes, and I was looking at, like, different lipsticks, and I'm like, oh, maybe I want to have black lips. And I'm like, Charlotte, don't get crazy. Don't get crazy. Just get your fucking eyelashes. I was probably in there for 20 minutes, and considering how good I wanted to look. And so I was standing there, and this old lady walks up to me, and she's probably, like, my grandma's age.
Oh, no.
Definitely, she's white. There's that. So she's already fitting a certain character.
I don't like this.
Right? So I'm standing there, and honestly, I had no spatial awareness. So when she walked up to me and was like, ma'am, can I see your shirt? I was like, when have I turned around for this lady to have even seen my shirt? Like, I've been looking at eyelashes for 5 minutes now. Like, how could she have seen it? So I turned around, and in my head, I'm like, white old lady, she's gonna hate me. She's gonna fucking hate me. And I don't, like, I didn't join the debate team for a reason. Yeah. I am not good at on-the-spot debating, but I know I have opinions, and I know that there's
we've
reason
talked about
behind
this
it.
before.
I'm not good at articulating that.
Yeah, like, don't ask me what my favorite Simpsons episode is, because I don't know. One, terrible memory.
Yeah.
2, like, I'm probably gonna say not the right one.
Yeah,
so,
and then you're gonna think later, like, oh no, it was this one.
Yeah, or they're gonna be like, oh, she's a fake fan. Like,
exactly.
No!
Yeah. So that's how I feel about politics.
Yeah.
So, she takes a second to read my shirt, and in the second I'm thinking, like, if
you say something to me, I'm just gonna turn back around.
I don't, because, like, I have plans now that I've had this shirt for a while.
Yeah.
I have plans. I either tell them, I don't care. If they're being rude about it, I don't care.
Please say I don't care to an old lady.
Or I just say, like, look, my shirt's not an invitation for this conversation.
Yeah.
Like, just because I'm wearing this shirt doesn't mean you can, like, start talking to me in public unwarranted about politics. It's not how this works. So, I can't say that to an old lady. I can't just blow her off, but I also can't, like, try and, like, get down and dirty with her about politics. Like, I'm not doing this in a fucking Walgreens. So, all this is going through my mind in about 3 seconds, and she goes, I like it. I'm like, oh, thank God. And
all this build up, and then it's like, I like it.
Yeah, exactly. So she's like, yeah, we just need to get that guy out of here. Like, we can't have him in office anymore. I'm like, yeah, no, I totally agree. And she's like, did you watch the Democratic debate? I'm like, no, I've seen a couple clips. I haven't really had time to, like, look
also,
into,
just
like,
because I'm wearing this shirt doesn't mean I like politics, just means I hate one guy.
Yeah. So I'm like, no, I've been meaning to, but, like, haven't really been able to. And she's like, yeah, it was pretty good. Who are you leaning towards? I'm like, oh, eyelashes. This is what I came here for, eyelashes. And I go, I don't know. And I'm stealing this from Lance. Because Lance is good at this and I'm not. But she's like, who are you leaning towards? I said, well, Bernie's heart because did you hear about his heart thing?
Yeah, he had I get my news, it's so funny, I get my news solely from SNL. Because on Sundays, it's on Hulu, turn it on, the first thing is about the president, and then there will be, like, skits throughout about the president, and that's all my news. Oh, and then, like, the weekly news update, that talks a lot about that too. So I strictly get my politics and news from SNL.
Well, something happened with his heart and he had to get a couple stints put in, but he's, like, back on the trail, like, he's back campaigning and stuff. But Lance says that because of that whole thing, people aren't going to vote for him because nobody wants, like, a weak president or, like, a frail president, especially because he's, like, getting up
all
there
of our
years.
First presidents were, like,
so
bad.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a president who, like, couldn't move out of a bathtub?
He had, I think, polio.
I was gonna say polio.
Yeah. But I think he hid it for a while. Or at least made it seem like it wasn't a big deal or something. I don't know, history. And, I said, no, well, I think Bernie, his heart thing really did it in for him, but I would have liked for him to win. And she's like, yeah, I agree. I'm like, but I kind of like Warren, like, I think I like her ideals, and she's really got a good plan for, like, the environment and stuff. And she's like, well, have you heard of Buttigieg? And I said, yeah, I've heard a little bit about Buttigieg. I've also heard a bit about Booker, because that's who TMGW talks about, and he has, like, a husband or whatever. I hope that's right. The 5 people who listen to this are like, it's not him. But I'm like, yeah, Booker and Buttigieg, I've heard pretty good things about them. I'm not, like, too worried about it right now. But, like, apparently Warren is, like, the next big contender. So that's really cool. You don't know anything about Warren, do you?
Nope.
Okay,
I don't know anything about anything, but
Warren's
I have
the lady.
Slightly heard Warren. Okay.
SNL just did a skit on her, about how she's taking campaign donations from millionaires or something. And how that, like, goes against her policies or something. She's, like, she posted something on her Instagram. I'm probably getting this wrong, too. I'm so embarrassed. She posted something on her Instagram, like, I'm not taking donations from millionaires. I'm taking donations from people who are supporting my campaign to tax millionaires or something like that.
Do you know who played her? Was it Kate McKinnon?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was she wearing, like, a pink blazer?
I think so.
Okay. Okay, yeah, those skits of her are
She's really good.
I love Kate McKinnon.
She's really good.
Like, I think she's my favorite.
Oh my god, I haven't even finished the story about this lady.
Okay, I think she's my favorite, and I absolutely love when she does Justin Bieber.
She does Justin Bieber?
Yeah.
Like current Justin Bieber?
No,
oh,
like
Justin
long
Bieber.
hair Justin Bieber, like baby Justin Bieber, but like slightly older. Yeah, it's so funny. Okay, continue.
Okay, so this lady she's talking to me about this, and she's like, well, your shirt made my day, like, thank you, or whatever. I'm like, oh, yeah, no problem. And as she's walking away, she's like, even my Shih Tzu doesn't like him. And I'm like, oh, really now? Your Shih Tzu doesn't like Trump. Okay. And she's walking away, and I'm like thinking, okay, this is the end. And she's like, you know what? I gotta show you my Shih Tzu. I'm like, either she's gonna pull out a phone, or she's gonna pull out, like, an actual camera. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
This lady pulls out a Kodak printed picture of her Shih Tzu inside of a plastic bag that's so worn, it looks like you put a bunch of rocks in it and, like, hammered it. Like, that bag is old, and you can tell that this lady has been carrying around this camera of her Shih Tzu since, like, it was born. And his name is Rocky Road.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh my god, he's so cute. And she's like, thank you. And then she walks away. I'm like, this was such a strange interaction at Walgreens while I'm looking for eyelashes.
So, dog hates Trump, meaning dog is alive.
Yeah.
And you have a full photo, that's what, a 4x6?
A 4x6.
That is in a plastic bag.
Yeah.
She must not have a cell phone.
No, I guess not. Or, like, my grandma on, like, the flip phone or something.
Yeah. It
was so
hilarious.
Funny. I'm like, okay, this went
Why don't you just, in your pocketbook, just carry around a small photo book?
Album, yeah. I don't know, that would have been so much more, like, I want to see a bunch of pictures of Rocky Road. Are you kidding? I wonder what she calls him. Do you think she calls him Rocky Road or just Rocky or Road?
Probably Rocky. Or Rock? I'd call him Rock. Rock.
But yeah, that was my... Oh, and then we went to Melanie,
mm-hmm.
and we stood outside of House of Blues. The line was insanely long.
Remember that one time we went to a concert, and I thought it was at House of Blues, and it was somewhere else?
Yeah,
Did you panic?
I told Lance about this. I'm like, I feel like we either went to House of Blues, mistaking it for the venue we're supposed to be at, or we went to a different venue and it was supposed to be House of Blues, but we've never been to House of Blues together.
No, we went to House of Blues.
And then someone else was playing.
But we stood outside. We were in a small line outside, and then realized this is not it. What is Lou's Blues? Is that just a bar on Beachside?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, well then fuck it. Then I don't know.
Yeah, no, we were supposed to go somewhere else. I think it was for Revolution.
Yeah?
Which I'm so embarrassed that I have to say that.
And like, it wasn't that far mile-wise, but there was so much construction.
Yeah.
And it was just bad.
And I-4 is right there, so there's like a bunch of traffic. But yeah, we were standing out there. There was two very super cute, except for this guy's ear, which Lance also knows had a bunch of earwax in it. Just gross.
What?
Yeah.
Ew.
Just on the outside.
What?
Yeah, like you could see it. Just bad hygiene, I guess. But there was these cute two guys in front of us speaking Spanish. You can tell like they're like definitely gay and just super cute. And this guy had the most perfect skin I've ever seen. It was dewy and glowing and no makeup. You can tell he was fresh-faced and he looked so good. And he was, like, being all, like, awkward and, like, cute. I'm like, oh my god, don't take my picture. Like, his friend was like, take a picture. Like, the sun looks amazing right now. It's, like, golden hour.
Aww.
And, like, he's like, no, like, I really don't want you to take my picture. I'm like, but you look so good!
No, you should have just been, like, from behind. No, please.
Please, and give me your Instagram and your skincare routine. But yeah, we went inside. There was so many kids.
Oh.
So many parents.
Oh. And then there's
of,
just, like, these 20-year-olds that are like,
yeah.
She's so cool, she's so edgy, I need to come see her.
Yeah. Not a lot of 21 and older wristbands were handed out yesterday. But there's a lot of buns, hair buns, a lot of buns showing, tons of ass. A lot of...
was there a lot of two-toned hair?
I was going to say split hair. Lots of hair color, lots of crazy outfits. But the show itself was pretty good. I already told Amanda this, but I got a gin and tonic double. It was $20. Lance got a Captain and pineapple, and it was $20.
And Amanda doesn't drink for that reason. At least one of them.
It's just like, whatever. It's Disney. Like, what do you expect? So, really hot. Lots of people. A lot more people than I thought would be able to fit in this area. And she only played from the new album, and Lance was pretty mad. But it was more like a show.
No,
than
yeah,
it was
I
like
saw
a
it from
concert.
that girl's
like every
story.
single step was choreographed. There was tons of props, tons of costumes.
I saw Pink in New York, and it was like that. There's like a big giant leather couch, like and she does like the
aerial stuff.
Yeah, swinging from ropes above you, and I cried.
Dude, that shit gets powerful.
Yeah. Oh god, I cried.
Melanie did this thing where for the song Orange Juice, she was like carrying around an orange the whole time, but my eyes definitely saw an apple, so that's great. She was carrying around.
You didn't carry glasses?
No, I had glasses on, but we were on the way back.
Okay.
But she had this orange, and she was like using it to like dance with her dancers. There was 6 dancers. They're all gorgeous, and at the end, when it was like the climax of the song, she started peeling the orange and throwing the peel at the crowd, and then was like, you could tell it was like pre-scored, so like she's not like digging her nails in it, but like, and then she was like taking the segments and like throwing at the crowd, and then at the end, she just leans over like the edge of the stage where like the security guards walk, and just like squeezes the orange and lets the juice drip, and then like throws that at the crowd.
Wait, so it was a real orange?
It was a real orange.
Did you say something that made me think it was a giant prop orange? You didn't say anything to make me think that in my head?
It was a normal-sized orange.
No, I thought you were talking about like a big beach ball of an orange, and I'm like,
it was a real orange.
I'm like, that's really cool that it like was
Peeled?
able to peel. Like it was fake.
Right,
it was a prop, but like that they made it peel and
no.
Wow.
And then she also...
I was not paying attention.
She also used... We were in the back, so we didn't get to experience this. But she also had scent machines. So for the song Orange Juice, it sprayed orange scent into the crowd.
That's kind of cool.
And then for the song Strawberry Shortcake, it sprayed strawberry scent out into the crowd. She did one more thing. I can't remember it. She had like a glass window that she stood behind dancing, and like the dancers were throwing cupcakes at the glass.
Oh no.
Like it was like a really good like visual experience, even if I didn't really know the music.
Yeah.
Every song sounded exactly the same because Melanie has not changed in her whole musical career. Even her hair has stayed the same.
Yeah.
But it was really, really well done, so. And then, of course, the opener said she liked my back tattoo, which is always a good feeling to feel like you were validated by somebody who's famous.
Yeah, right?
But...
Or just like anyone complimenting your tattoos.
Yeah.
The only people, Jesus, that compliment mine are like middle-aged dads. And it's always in Walmart. They're like, your tattoos are dope, or like, love that artwork. And I think when they say that, because it's only middle-aged dads who say that, and I'm like, it's a tattoo.
Just say it's not a crime to say it's a tattoo.
You like Ralph? specifically say you like Ralph. You like this lion, tiger. What is this on my leg?
That's a tiger.
Tiger.
We've been having too many problems with cats today.
I don't even know the difference between a leopard and a cheetah.
It's the spots.
There's like,
Oh, dot inside of spots.
I'll never know. It's fine. I'll never meet them, so I won't offend them.
Don't sell yourself short, Amanda.
I'm not
You
going
might
to
meet them
Africa.
one day, okay? They want to meet you. They want to eat you.
Bet.
Bet.
God, I hate that.
I hate that too.
Don't answer me with bet. Bet what? What does that mean? Like, bet.
Oh, I fucking hate fucking new lingo that comes out.
It's not new, it's old. So, like, why are you still using
It's
it?
old? I thought it was, like, new.
No, I feel like it was, like, at least a few years ago. And I
Oh,
feel like
shit.
it dies in
And
a
then
year.
comes back. Oh, okay.
Just, like, in a year.
Fuck.
I'm done. I'm
Okay.
done. But I, like, came in hot in the beginning. Like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna tell you this weird, cool dream I had. And then since then, I've just been, like, shut down because my idea wasn't cool. That's fine.
Your idea?
No, it's fine. You don't have to prove yourself to me. I have to prove myself to you, though.
We talked about a lot of
It
stuff
was
because
my
of
first
it.
dream, okay?
Honestly, I'm proud of you. I think you need to simulate the same situation minus that tattoo. Like, wear the same shirt, maybe eat the same food. Because I think that also
Wait,
helps.
to dream again?
To dream again. I think that helps.
Like, sleep in the same series of shirts. Stop that. Yeah. So.
Well, I didn't dream last night.
Good.
But I have a feeling I'm gonna dream tonight.
I
So,
don't.
Because it's Thursday, and Thursdays are good dreaming days.
You
I'm getting
bullshitter.
whippy. It's so fucking hot in here. I'm sweating so much. I have sweet and sour on my shirt. I'm getting fumes from it.
Yeah. I haven't eaten dinner yet. Because
Oh, you made it and then just left on the stove?
I made it for Gary, and then I, in the middle of it, really wanted coffee, so I made myself coffee, and then I wasn't hungry. Because that's what coffee does. It holds you over. So I'll go heat up some beef stroganoff. Stroke off. Stroking. Jerking off.
Masturbate. Okay, bye!